Trojan Internet. How are we all doing today? It is Monday, the 23rd of February, our last... our second... No. Maybe our second to last stream of the month for EverQuest. Wednesday we'll be back with more No Man's Sky, but might be a Saturday morning stream. I do not know yet, but for right now... we got some options here, gang. So, first up, I am in the process of trying to buff my peeps. I'm going to refresh my Shield of the Magi. Sorry. Okay. Go. Also refresh our Phantasmal armor, but yeah, there we go. All of our buffs up real quick here, so let's snap real quick. There we go. Okay. So now we have a few different options here. So option one, we work on our level up and we get to 61, which would be kind of cool. Or we start doing some epic stuff. We have a few options here. Here's what we're going to go and do. We're going to go to Burning Wood. We're going to go see if any of our 3 named worms are up. I always forget the best way to get the Burning Wood, so we're just going to do this. Alright, that was it. This over there. Okay, Frontier. There we go. Okay. So here's what we're going to go and do. We're going to maybe try and tackle out some... maybe some epic 1.0 stuff. So we were able to luckily get our Torch of the Elements from the City of Mist from Net-Ashir. We just need the Burning Embers, and then after that we go to Skyfire to turn it in, so we'll get our Element of Fire. Oh, there, my bad. And then for that we'll start working on our Element of Wind, which is getting 2 items. Actually, yeah. It's a couple of items that are actually tradable. Okay, sorry, I'm just kind of looking at our order of operations here. Anyways, gang, it's Monday. We may first day of the week out the way. Just hold tight, hold strong till we get to the weekend. So we're going to at least go and... I always run across the thing and always... Yeah, anyway. So we're going to go and see if any of those named worms are up and see if they can drop our thing. And then we can maybe get one of our check parts done. We just got to get the thing to drop. I've seen this thing pop, some of these named ones pop up, killed them, and they have not dropped the item that we need. But, to give you guys an idea, there is our Torch of the Elements, so we were able to get that at least. Register, because I don't need the bonus vessel. I'll say this run is kind of arduous, kind of long, so... Zippity-doo-dah, let's go. Now we're running south. Okay. I do remember, though, there is, it's like, there's a little, like, cave to get into the zone. I like how, in the instance of all of the reputation I have, a lot of people don't like me. I understand that. I have a question. Did we, or did we not? Did we? I don't. I'm just kind of looking them. Did I just whiff past where we? No, I'm still running up to. Okay. Did I get the thing from? I did. Okay, I did go to Kedge Keep and got Finnegal's drop, I believe. Yes, I did. Alright, we're in the Burning Woods. So now, how do our worm spawns? So what time is it? We did this the other day too. It's 9 p.m. That means we still have some time before it gets lighter out. I would say if it was light out, it'd be much easier to try and hunt for these things. We will make do. again, I don't see us getting lucky here, but at the same time, I could be 100% wrong. And we could get incredibly lucky here. My voice cracked. Puberty. Purposely deep my voice out. Alright, there we go. As well, giants. And an ape. Okay, we're gonna make at least 1 or 2 loops. See if we can try and find a worm or 2. We'll go this way. So I was able to make it over the log. That's fire. Giants. I like how the Hornets have their own faction. They're known as the Hot Wings. That's a decision. All right, worm spawn. Nothing. Okay. So we're going this way, then back. If we don't see any worms, then we're just going to bounce. I guess I can go back to Barindu and just keep on farming. Apparently, Synthwave, the Love Echo Synthwave channel is playing nothing but Downtown Binary right now, and I'm okay with that. Or uninitiated, or first time here. When I come to the Synthwave. Oh my god, what if? Synthwave genre. My favorite band out of that genre, or my favorite grouping out of that genre is Downtown Binary. Those. They're primarily over in Europe. I understand that the Sarnacs are probably, yep, Sarnac Collective. That makes sense. The Giants also make sense. There's a worm. Okay, that's just a worm. However, we are going to get rid of it. Shock of fiery blades, and now I'll drop a shock of steel. Okay, and now we got more Downtown Binary. All right. And I am 100% down with this. See, I would love to find the thing that we need out of here, because where we need to go after that is just one zone north of us, Skyfire Mountains. But now it's just finding the thing to drop the thing and then do the thing. That's an 8. Gigantes. That's primarily it, honestly. It's unfortunate, but the thing is, this happens, so it's all good. You gotta be patient, and eventually what will spawn will spawn. What they drop, what we need them to drop, it'll drop. So that just means I'd have the giant just because I'm not ready to leave here yet. I'm curious a shock of fiery blades what this does to this armor. Huh. An absolute crap ton. Got it. Good to know. Good to know. Tump stump. A crowned old tump stump. Just like that, that turns his day. But I'm just killing things until like we get that word spawn. But again, I don't want to spend a lot of time here, so I'm thinking. That's an idea. What if we went to the plane of sky? Because there's a few things there that we need to have happen. So let's do that. But prior to that, we're going to go stop by and get our level 61 spells so we can just be up and ready. Who knows? That might work for us. So much time in the plane of innovation. I don't think we need to worry about that for a bit. We are going to head over to the plane of tranquility. I whiffed it. Boop. Plane of Tranquility. I do need to buy a couple of Clystones of Vishen before I do it. Which I believe are sold. Oh crap, I just realized they're I don't think Realm's a vendor. On the other hand, okay. I'm going to say we only need 10. Then we go to Realm, and off we go to the plane of sky. This is probably a stupid idea, but I want to see what happens. Okay, so we're on Island 1. There's not a lot I can do here except for killing a few things, which we're going to have to kill some of these Thunder Spirits. Also, to say that, I think... Okay, hang on. I gotta remember how to do this. First off, Keymaster. Hello. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the only key I really need to buy is the Euphrates key. I need to bring up Plane of Sky map. Hang on. So I don't want to go into the Djinn Adventure room. Okay, starting island. So I want Island 2. Easternmost platform. This one here. Okay. Here's what we're gonna fight. Let's see what happens. And then the 1,300 point hit. Sacrifice wall. I think how I said I was going to go get my spells first, but my... Okay, so Auburn, Tessera. I don't think we need anything for this, but I'm going to loot it. Lost Rabbit's Foot, which is also a thing I need. And then this, the miniature sword. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, once again, easternmost platform, which is going to be this one here. This is going to be... Hang on, let me just make sure there's nothing else over here. Okay. Okay, that's... So now, this one. What is this love key on? Oh, yeah, I think I need to give something to the Keymaster, I think. Do I give like the elephant? Okay. I think I have to kill everything. Alright, so we're getting 0.5% is what we're getting. MSK. Good evening, bud. Thunder Spirit. Let us destroy. Actually, I think I have to kill this Thunder Spirit Princess. That's what I think I need to kill. I just want to just take care of one more of these. Okay, now I'll drop the same thing, including the Tessera. Oh yeah. That. They only hit 124 points. Okay, fine. Well, let's drop a Mala. Spam. Okay, so you see some look on those drops. We're gonna play Sky. Crown Element Mastery, which is on Island 7, Trash Mobs, and Element Binder. Also, wait, that's in the hole. Okay, we only need one item out of here, which is on Island 7. It's gonna be the Crown Elemental Mastery. Okay. Okay. So, what do you think? Let's see if we can try to get to Island 7. Like I said, we're not gaining much, but we are progressing in our AA points. Small wins, I think. I realized I probably should not cast that next to the Keymaster right there, just in case. Kablam! Symbol of Mar. So maybe I do need to buy one of the keys here. Hang on. So again, I already have a miniature sword. Okay, so I do need to... I'm just gonna buy them just in case. Oh yeah, Swing the Lunatic. I think I'm supposed to give him something. Maybe it's the bunny? Rabbit's foot? Side sword? No. we kill him? He is level 65. He will definitely... Wait, so if I heal him over time... Okay. I gotta remember now how to do this. Hang on a second here. Okay. So I'll make sure I'm reading something here on the Fairy Island. You know what? I want to see if I have to do something with this character. Cern the Lunatic. Okay, so I hand him the key loot, so... I was right, okay. So give him that. Give him that. Oh, because I already have the Key of Swords. Okay, so if I give him back the Key of Swords... Oh, okay, and then, or the Key of the Misplaced? Okay, well, okay, either way, I think one of these is now going to allow us to... Okay, not that one. This one. So, if I do this... There we go. Okay, so I had my keyring. Okay, now I'm on Island 2. Okay. Again, I forget how big this place is sometimes. Okay, give me back to the map, please. Okay. So I need the broken mirror. Okay. Drop a Mala real quick here. I'm only doing it for a couple 100 points. And then it's like full-blown resist. Okay. Let's do Shock of Steel. Resist, okay. How about just a Seeking Flame of the Sakul? Straight up resist, okay. Alright, so we're just kind of, we're spraying and praying right now. I critted but only dealt 80 points to the crit as opposed to a normal 6,000 point hit. Okay, this thing is very magic resistant. Good to know. Good to know. Go when your crit hits for the absolute lowest of the low. Resist. Hey, I got hit it for over 2,000 with a crit. Take that. I'm gonna do this for just a sec. Get rid of that stun. Nope, okay. Thought it could. Now I realize it cannot. Man, just resisting for days. I get why this is this technically is a rating counter. Is anyone else here to play this guy with me? Or just me? Okay. Got to cast the Earth and Strength on our boy. Okay, so we try and down this thing out of the sky. Or no, resist. That's kind of cool too. Resisting that spell, and resist the second time. Our pet's getting it down. There we go. I don't think I need any of the discs for anything ever. Okay, cool. Don't need that though. Okay, broken mirror. Got that. Now that'll take me. So I need to get to island. Dost thou want to attack a raid boss of thine Protector of Sky? I kind of do. Let's go! Come on. All right. See how our pet fares. Just see if we can try to get a Mala to land on this Protector of Sky. Wow, it worked. Okay, cool. Makes sense to the resist. Oh my god! It summoned me. I thought it summoned me off the edge, and I was gonna. I thought I was falling. Okay, death, although not likely, is still a possibility, and I'm scared because I'm now in that stupid little world bolt stunned. I can't do anything about right now. I'm gonna bamf away from that for a moment. What do you think? Think we're gonna live through this, gang? I don't know. Fortunately, it's resisting everything I'm throwing at it, so I really don't have a lot I can work with here. Could do like the maelstrom of electricity, but that's not going to do much. You're rocking the muzzle already, right? Yes, you are. Should get some star rubies so I can start casting banishment. Yeah, I really don't have a whole lot going here right now, so we're gonna drop an occasional. I don't think we do Shock of Steel. Yeah, resisted. So I'll keep that hate meter down. So we got it at 70%. As long as there's no crazy, like, you know, complete heal like we had to deal with a few times. Actually, I connected. Oh man, it was a crit, but it was only for 1800. But you know what? 1800 is better than resist, resist, resist. There we go. I'm going to try another Shock of Fiery Blades. I don't know how good it's going to get, but I'm going to try it. It actually did hit for some. That's good. Shock of Steel, stupid. It's going on to the healer now. Oh, my pet died. Okay. Rad. Awesome. So, that sucks. Okay. Well, here's what. Here's what. Was the water one Honestly, no, I'm going with air because air is still... Air gets us the stun. I like how I'm just going to just kind of keep on working and getting the pet ready to go. Shit, don't mind me here, gang. All I'm doing here is just getting him ready for battle. Wait, what are you? Interesting. I did choose air, right? I mean, all of a sudden I don't know what to look at. Okay, that's fine. Moving on. So, I did give them a party. Okay, great. Now start the runes. Maybe some weapons. Again, I never really got the answer, and I tried to go online. I can't find some stuff for it yet. Like, what is the best, like, weapons or things to give to your... mage pet? Like, is there a specific weapon that you want to give, or just summon weapons work just fine? Legitimately asking. Oh, no. Okay, just focus on the Protector of Sky, please. I just brought that pet out, and that pet straight up died. Okay. This? Yep, here it comes. You know what? Let me grab that. Let me do this. Let me do this. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Don't run off the edge, idiot. I need to not do that. The broken mirror, that's the key. Oh, right, because I gotta kill the thing because then they keep mad. Okay. I am screwed. I am straight screwed, though. So I know this, yeah, this right here is the stun part I'm dealing with right now is bad. And another aspect. Okay, I need to get off this island. I need to get off this island fast. And I am currently... Okay, here comes... I will not be surprised if we... So like I said, death, although not likely, may still happen here. Just run, go. Ta! I await oblivion. However, oblivion... And by oblivion, I mean the... Eastern Freeport. Right, note to self, not ready for playing a sky. Okay, actually, I'm not going to say not ready for playing a sky. We did do the first island. I call that a win. Oi. Alright, let's go do what we know. First off, we're gonna... Yate! Everybody that everybody here died. So while we wait for our mercenary to go and repop, how are we doing, chat? We doing good? Well, if you're lurking or just hanging out, just vibing out, I appreciate you coming over. Oh, pretty dang great. Okay. So, with that happening, we need to start rebuilding. So let's get our greater vacation. Once again, that's our water one. Now comes all the summoning stuff abilities. And yeah, I just got plenty of time on that, okay. I don't know why I always cast velocity. It just, I don't know, just give my pet all the buffs that it can take. I'm gonna actually put okay, so again, I think I kind of needed damage test for some kind of toss it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now with that being said, so another 30 more seconds before we can get that show on the road. And shield. And for me too. This one, on the other hand, we're gonna do that. All right, pet back from the dead. We're going to Hollis. We're going to Barindu because Barindu's experience game, although it's starting to, we've kind of outgrown it. It's still pretty good. So I'm thinking we're going to head over there for the remainder. Forget the invisibility. There we go. There we go. Well, that stuff's kind of out, so that's good. I did think that that giant woolly spider saw us, and that's why it turned, like, heh. There's Magus. Okay, now out of that area and to find the other Magus. Hello. Send me to Natimbi. Drop that Viz back up, and we're going to run. All right. I will say once again, reminiscing back on when I was playing this when I was much younger. I never got to places like this. Again, I think the farthest I was able to kind of venture out, again, I was still cutting my teeth into playing this game, because like I mentioned, I think I mentioned this several times before, the original like OG EverQuest was the epitome of you can't raid unless you get the gear, you can't get the gear unless you raid mentality on certain instances. Every once in a while you got a couple of really decent groups that kind of helped out and stuff like that, but man, it was kind of rough back early on. Kind of being able to kind of experience this content new, especially this one. This wasn't out at the time. I think this was the Timby, the Broken Shores, and stuff like that. I think this was, gosh, what expansion was this? So I tapered away and Lost Ninjas of North. No, not Lost Ninjas of North. Legacy of Akeisha. I kind of I took a break for a while, and then when I came back, I realized, oh my god, there's so many more expansions here. What are we doing here? And now we're at current stuff like that. I get to kind of experience this, like especially leading up to all the stuff, like fresh, and having the kind of ability to be able to do so now because of just how like mercenaries work now versus that not existing back then. It's, I don't know. It's like reconnecting with an old friend, you know? Just like, oh, hey, you've done, like, what have you been up to? And then now this friend is showing you all the things he's been up to, all the new content. And you cannot be more than happy for your friend. Okay. So what we got, we're back at this grind again, at least for a little while. Actually, you know what? I think I might have better luck outside because you can avoid this trap. Actually, also, are we the only one in the zone? We are. Okay, so we have kind of our run of the place. God, I would be so screwed if one of those things saw Invis. I would just be like, well, this is a solid run. How are you, bud? Apprehensive. Okay, so if I despawn nearby you, you won't run for the hills. Okay, good. Okay, we got over yonder. Imagine the same. Okay, same thing, apprehensive. Okay. Up another level. Just taking a peek and see where I find a kind of a semi-safe base of operations. Maybe hunt some stuff out here on the outside. Case in point. Okay, I'm going to take a gamble here. Got to cast Earth and Strength. It's fine. Well, now I am. And I realize the other spell I need is my Mala. There we go. There it goes. Okay, so now back to you. We're going to drop the Trance Elemental Renewal just to get rid of the poison off our pet. Oh, we're going to have a friend in the fight. Okay, here we go. Did it again. Wait a minute, let my hate cool down on that Eviscerator. I can't remember if they run away or not. If it runs away, we might have a problem, but let's see. Usually it runs away at 15%. Bad habit. There you go. 2.2. No, I'll take that. That's not that bad. There's oh, I should have grabbed the. That's okay. So I think stay around here in Burindu for a little bit. Because again, there's a good cycle of XP here. Fairly safe. Get a chance to kind of... Another thing too, let me check out the game time here. Where we're at 4 p.m. Okay. So what we'll do is when we get to the morning, when it's like, 7 or 8 a.m., we'll go back to the Burning Wood and see if we can go find those worms one more time. That'll probably be what we'll end it on, maybe? Or something. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you're all enjoying your Monday. 2%, 1% down we go. There we go. I think this is all, okay, we don't need anything here. This is just, I think, like, I guess cash loot and stuff like that. Right now we're going to, and if I want to see this person here, apprehensive, I get it. If I hail you, where's he? Okay, so I'm just gonna let her be angry. Okay, we're gonna med up for a minute. Good. Okay. Oh. Let's see how Fiery Blaze does on one of these big old beefy boys. 1,300, I'll take that. So, honestly, decent little progress here. Actually, we're gonna AA point it up here in a minute. Okay. So right now there's nothing else around us. That's not too bad. And then again, we still got just over where to go. You were right there. What? That, huh? Odd bug. Yep. Also eating bullets. Good evening. Hello. I think this is just, yep, cash. Yeah, that's fine. That, yeah, that definitely was a thing. All right. I really don't want to go with those two for the time being. I'm getting interested in EverQuest. Oh, very good. Welcome. Well, welcome. I played when I was a teenager. As did I. It has definitely come a long way from what it used to be. It is kind of crazy to think about, honestly. What did you play? Is this the Project 99 server? No, this is live. I will say though, shout outs to the people in the P99 servers. That's actually where I was doing a lot of my streaming for EverQuest. I'd hop between live, and then when I finally got a chance to try P99, oh my goodness, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I didn't mean to accidentally learn that. Damn it! Hang on. I was about to go into like a whole like, yeah, there's a bunch of X, Y, and Z going on. There we go. Yeah, it's starting to make a comeback in a pretty rad way, honestly. Just they're utilizing a lot of, especially now, obviously with stuff social media, and then just kind of everything that's going on. They introduced a content creator program, which I luckily got to be a part of. So I'm currently part of their official grouping, and yeah, there's a lot in the works and a lot down the pipe. Some cool stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. Are they doing anything like WoW where they do classic? They have been. There's they do what's called TLPs, time lock progression servers, where they actually start at vanilla or like vanilla plus Canarch. There is one that's coming up, I think in March or May, that's going to be unlocked at Tevelius. So it's going to be very P99. And then I don't know the time frame on this, but they release new content for those servers after a handful of months. Some of them are like time locked in the sense that it goes by chronological order. Some are fan voted. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff on the EverQuest side of things. It's pretty great. Okay. It definitely now is the time. Plus, honestly, nice chunk of it is free to play now. As have I. So, another fun fact: from 2002 to 2005, I actually used to work for the company. I was a guide, then a senior guide, and an admin for 3 years. I was doing stuff for college. That's awesome. That was no. So, and to say that there's a love to this game for me is an understatement. Like, it's hard for me to create kind of like a Mount Rushmore of video games. Like someone could say like, what's your favorite game of all time? And it's honestly, a lot of times for everybody it changes on the day, but if I had to have a constant, that would be on the Mount Rushmore of gaming for me. EverQuest would be on that mountain. Just because of the impact for me. So, I dabbled in Priest and Enchanter, but Warrior was main. Nice. But my main at the time was Monk. And then as we've been doing along, our main goal here for our stream too is, as you can see the progress bar on the left, we're doing our classic 1.0 Epics tracker. We've already done 3 classes so far. We're working on, currently right now, we have our Magician, which is kind of our main right now. We have a Necromancer, Bard, and Ranger, all kind of grinding away at that set now too. This is a staple for me. I used to sit in the East Commons and train languages for like 5 platinum ago. Nice. I would say I did Sow buffs a lot when I'd be a druid in the tunnels. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. Actually, you know what? To be fair, if this thing walks over here, I wonder if. Okay, you know what? I want to follow you. Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, look, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna, oh boy. You're fighting a decapitator, bud. Look, I'm gonna do what I can. Boy, I am. Buffs in the tunnel. Oh, yeah. It's so wild to think that when Planes of Power came out. Was Planes of Power? No, it was when Shadows of Luckland came out. Yeah, when Shadows of Luckland came out, that's what killed the EC tunnel. But to be fair, finally having a way, like having a true auction house that just kind of ran was kind of neat, but man, it's getting messy. Yeah. The other thing I will say what's different too now is there are mercenaries, so you can actually pay some platinum for every every 15 minutes, and you can have a tank mercenary, a DPS mercenary, or a healing mercenary. Right now I'm choosing healing. And I'm making my air pet do the tanking. Like, I want to try and get rid of the war medic pet right now, but this decapitator can, I think it flurries and it hits like a tank. So our goal is trying to down that thing before it does a lot of extra damage that we really don't want. For like, yeah, but with it though, you can only have one mercenary in a group, so you're still just, you know, kind of doing it, but I will say it does make things a lot easier. That's what I've been doing primarily. Okay, now you're just straight up resisting all my stuff. That's fine. The plus side is the healer, although not infallible, it does have a... I have it set because you have it set to different stances, so you can have it be as a reactive, a passive, efficient, or a balanced style of healing. It knows that, oh, I'm running low on health, I gotta start healing myself, or oh, so-and-so that the main focus is, needs to get that healed up. It's a pretty decent-ish AI, not the greatest, but it works. Luckily, I think we are good on that decapitator. There you go. Okay, now let's get the pet out of the way. And we got another second hit of AA points. Okay, I'll start focusing on the war medic. There we go. Okay. Now I gotta spam a little more shock fiery blades. Oi. Once again, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Pacific, we will be back with our 4-person No Man's Sky expedition, which, if you saw it last Wednesday, was buggy as all sin. You know, finding out that it's on the same planet it's going on, has definitely kind of lagged out a lot of stuff on there, but it was kind of wild. So definitely check this out. That also possibly keep eyes on a weekend stream this weekend, usually starting around 9ish in the morning. But we're here every Monday nights at 8 with EverQuest, which has been, if you have been around, one of the original MMOs. Man, No Man's Sky has been delivered. Yeah. Honestly, I was gifted the copy and I was having a hard time getting into it, but coming a long way from the fake multiplayer scandal. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of games have, you know, started rough, you know, like that. Like, No Man's Sky came out almost like a burning trash heap, but so did things like Fallout 76 and Final Fantasy 14. And then after that, though, like, stuff changed, and it's like definitely gotten a hell of a lot better. But no, once they introduced the space, when being able to kind of like do like spacewalking and just kind of stuff like that, I started tweaking with that, and I had a lot of fun, like building up my own Corvette and stuff like that. It was really cool. Yeah, it would probably have been a much easier pill. They would have gotten to where it's at faster if that would not have happened. Oh yeah. We have nothing else on us, right? Just this war medic. Yeah. that's straight up resisted, okay. Cash, loot, and raw dark matter. Well, neat. First off, invis. Let's met up a bit before we start throwing out more haymakers. Okay. Also make sure we're in a spot where we're not going to get spotted. How did we do? 31%, okay. Let's do a possible auto AA run here. I don't think... Yeah, we're still keeping the 50. I think we're going to get a lot more gain in there when we hit 61. Okay. I guess I could now have no issues taking out those three. I'm going to have to take out the pet first. But I'll wait to put a little more mana up here. Okay, 94.3. I think we're okay. Charge that pet. Yeah. I think we're going to go... Well, that pet hates me. God, look how pretty that is. It's a face only a mother would love. That looks like a Silent Hill... Pan's Labyrinth. Man, I'm getting everything to resist. Actually, I'm getting my ass kicked. I should probably look where what I'm doing here. Okay. Oh, our pet strip died. Okay. Our pet, yep. I'm just making sure. Yeah, our pet is dead. Okay. Look, it's been fun and all. I really like the, no, they're hanging out and everything like that and all. But this place is starting to kind of kill the vibe, so I'm just going to scooch. I'm going to go grab some ice, alright? Ice and some cigarettes. I'll be back in, like, a little bit of time. Never. Not going to come back there for a little bit. See you guys. No. Woo! What's it called? Time Lock Progression, TLP. Pretty much one thing I said to one of the other creators that was on here, his name's Shining Heart VT, was I was mentioning, it's like, well, this gives me another chance to attend down to a server to see if we can wake the sleeper. Okay. So now we have a couple of choices here. So it's like another half hour and everything along those lines. What should we do here? Actually, what time we're looking at in game? It is 11 p.m. Right. All right. Actually, okay. The other thing we have our checklist for our Magician Epic real quick here. Once again, I really am not going to want to probably go into the Plane of Hate just because we had such an issue with Plane of Sky. I think the Plane of Hate's going to be easier, but I don't want to tempt fate. Do some Griffin Feathers and Cyclops Stones. Now get the Broom Trillion. Then we also got the East Karana. Oh no, we don't have the Finnegal drop. We could go kill Finnegal Atropos over in Kedge Keep. That would be fun. Let's go kill an OG raid boss. Okay. K for Kedge Keep. This is the one that I never really... I never did this when it was live, but still it's one of those things of being able to go, oh, I can go in here and do this now. Like, I think one time way back when, we had I think that was it might have been our rogue, when we were doing our rogue epic progression. We, I think, went to Tower of Frozen Shadow just to kind of see if we can go through all 7 floors, and we got to the 7th floor, waiting to get to Serena Siltor to spawn, which she finally did after the final run of the night. And so we were able to say we did a complete clear of that. I'm like, just kind of going back and experiencing that stuff, even though you're kind of OP a little bit, still kind of brings a nice nostalgic feeling, you know. Makes the serotonin go burr. Is this our boys at Downtown Binary? No, this is Pulse with Mirage. Alright. Off the Dagner's Cauldron we go. Also, I should probably find ground real quick because my flight spells or my levitate's about to wear off. This is kind of like the weirdest, like... Now, I know there are add-ons that I can pop on here and have to get like a full map of where I need to go. But I don't. I'll find a map and just kind of go like how I used to do it, which is just going based off of, okay, let's go, let's go this way, or just kind of like trying to interpret, like, okay, I think I'm going the right way, and just kind of going based off of vibes. Honestly, I think when exploring new content back in the day, that was the equivalent of like, I think I can go into this zone. You see the very first monster that's like, oh, immediately calling red and wants to kick my ass. And, nope, we're going to turn right back around and figure out, nope, we're not going here yet until we're older, and then go and bugger off to another zone. I'm really hoping I didn't put something in the bank. Really hoping I didn't put something in there. Oh, thank God. Okay. Fortunately, we don't have any spells that give us underwater breathing, and the entire zone is underwater. However, we have a rebreather, so we can swim without having to worry about having to get air. First time I killed a hill giant. Yeah, that was so awesome. I'll say the first time I was able to kill a Spectre on Spectre Island in the Oasis of Mar was my, like, yeah, I finally did it. And then immediately followed up with a 3 or 4 Spectre train. Also, to be fair, I do love going here and just doing one of these. Like, okay, I know where I need to run. I'm going to go over there. But the one thing I like doing is going into this mode and then just kind of looking over to where the Estate of Unrest is, which I'm a lore nerd for EverQuest. But there's the entrance right there, right in the... I just thought that's cool. Just you can see the entrance of, oh, I need to go right over there to get to the Estate of Unrest. Over. We ain't doing that. We're going to go and do something even dumber. I should probably do this. There we go. Also, I'm a first-person person when I play EverQuest, which makes it a little more difficult for me. But I will still do this from time to time just to make sure. In case of point, I swim into rocks. Velius is peak content. Honestly, same. I would still say that Scars of Velius is one of my favorite video game expansions. I think of all time. Because we got the introduction of Sleeper's Tomb. Okay. I really hate it when I feel like, okay, I didn't get it. Okay, now here's the thing. I think I remember the way to get there, but I don't trust it. After I, of course, went to Asheron's Call, nice. I played that for a long time, nice. I went to WoW, still play WoW. I tried a lot of them. I have the lifetime subscription to Lord of the Rings Online because I beta tested for that way back when. I will play that. I'll play that every now and again. Yeah, everybody did. And of course, I dabble in EverQuest 2, Guild Wars 2. I do them all honestly because it's fun. One thing here. Okay, there's the map I need. Guild Wars 2 is good. Yeah, I like Guild Wars 2. Okay. Alright. Yes, I just gotta remember this part of the map here. So also to invis myself because although everything on here is fine, I don't want to deal with it. Okay, so remember first floor. We're going to swim down here to the second floor. I'm thinking it's... Okay. Go down here, and I'm going to be going east. I'm going to go to this direction. As I cut through here. No, I don't want to go that way. No. I go this way. Yeah, because it's this way. Then, there we go. And then I go down. Once again. Also, this is one of those dungeons where it's like, God, you're swimming around, something like that. You're getting that feeling of claustrophobia. You're like, nope, not a fan. Thank God for that breather and that bull shark. What's up? What's up, buddy? Okay. I think we're still going to continue. I want to say it's still east and down. Okay. This down. Okay, I think that's that room. Go up this way. Okay. I called it sharks up, buddy. Okay, and then we're going back to the west. Okay. The hammerhead. Back down. Some of these things being able to see invisibility, so I'm gonna be careful with that. Okay, we're all good here, we're all good here. Great. Don't worry about me, gang. We're fine, we're good, we're having a great time. Okay. Oh yeah, I think it's like click this. There it is. Yep. Okay, now I think we're heading over to Finnegal. It would really suck if somebody already killed him and he's not here. They're like, oh well, we took a leisure swim. so those things suck. Okay. There he is. There's our boy, Finnegal. Alright. Okay, first off, can see Viz. Awesome. But you, Finnegal, can you see Viz? Oh, you can see me. No problem there. I went to dig as deep as I possibly can to avoid having to deal with the additional mobs. Okay. I just lost myself here. Where am I? Okay. I think I'm fairly deep enough. Hey, buddy. There you go. I forgot to summon my pet. Oh my god. Okay, where's my healer? Buddy, I need you to take that hate off of me for a minute, please. That's funny. Okay, you know what? Let's raw dog this. Okay, we're just going to just see how good we do with Shock and Fiery Blades. Oh boy. You know what? I dealt it some. You know what? I don't have that. I think I gotta do it this way, gang. Oh, I'm in color be embarrassed. Oh, you know what? Landing a 4,000 point Shock of Fiery Blades crit, I am okay with that. Okay. I gotta remember to clip that one. Just say, hey, and I forgot to summon my pet. Hey, you know what? We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing real good. Empress needed to prove a point, and prove a point she did. All the time, all the time, launchers are pay-to-play servers. Yeah, that is the one thing where it's like it's worth the sub because of that. It really, really is. I think there is one where you can actually buy access to the just the server portion of it, like a one and done thing. Don't quote me on it. I don't remember. It's been a while since I looked at it. Okay, now what's the thing we need out of here? Okay. We need the Staff Elemental Mastery Water, which is this right here. Want a mana tapping? No. Is it Coral Ore? No. Blue Diamond? I'll take that because I know how much to sell for. And Words of Obliteration. Want a mana tapping is kind of neat, but no trade, not placeable, nothing. It's going to rot. So this thing, the Physical Coral Ore, I know it's just a no trade item. I'm not going to pay for anything. So the thing we needed, unfortunately, did not drop. However, we were able to at least take out that check and kind of go from there. What one can we go check out real quick? First off, let's gate, and then bear with me a moment while I get a pet summoned. Man, I can't believe I whiffed that one. Woo! our pet's name is Long Live Zasarab. That's a name. Okay, well, first off, Zasarab. There we go. Now I think everything I can give you. Oh, actually, no. I think elemental blanket. There we go. Now they are ready. Go back over to Earth and Strength. There we go. Okay. Well, so we've got that part done. That's good. All right, it's also getting to morning time. So let's get back to the burning wood. Let's see if we can find one of ourselves one of those named worms before we decide to call it an evening. Once again, I always forget. I will eventually remember the place to get to all the time. The burning wood. Set and activate. Yeah, over there, Frontier Mountains. Oh, hang on. Let's get into a mount. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's getting to be morning time, so we're gonna cast invisibility on ourselves, and then we're gonna go in charge. So far, I'm hoping everyone is enjoying their evenings. Once again, music has been solid, as always. Synthwave, Lo-Fi Girls Synthwave channel, by all means. It's our constant soundtrack we usually rock to every Monday night. With the lo-fi, kind of lo-fi vibey on the weekends from the same channel. And of course, classic EverQuest goodness, and all of its amazing glory. one more and down. Let's forget that the timing of that zone, like constantly. Okay. I know there's something that's here in the Frontier Mountains, but I keep forgetting what. Is there something that we need in here for the Magician Epic? I don't think so. It's primarily that. That was it. It's down in that little... Yeah, okay. Okay. No, Wrath Mountain's what I'm thinking of, not Frontier Mountains. And through the... There we go. There, those mountain giants. Make sure the campings are part of the Crom deck. Yeah. I do like the fact that those giant hornets had their own clan faction. They're known as the Hot Wings. Like, you know what? That's just... I want to know what, like, a... Yeah. I have so many questions. A lot of it just kind of guessing or caution the wind. However, it's always one of those weird, like, things that you just kind of stumble across it, and then it just shows up. Make sure I didn't accidentally just whiff it. Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay, it was right there. Okay. I wanted to be sure. I wanted to be doubly sure. So I was going the right direction. There we go. All right. So, daytime worm spotting is much easier than nighttime worm spotting. So we're going to at least make a lap or two. We're looking for one of three, not all three. One of three named worms. One of them likes to be really kind of stingy because it will teleport away and gate back to its spawning location and just chills. No idea where it's at, other than a vague area, but a lot of times go look for it. One time it glitched and it went through the floor. That one was... I mean, I was laughing at that one. That was a good one. Well, follower. Down here. Get to the tree line. Okay. Yeah, the Cinder Hornet. Yeah, the hot wings. Like that boggles the mind. Okay. Especially my levitate. Yeah, I still got 20 minutes on levitate, so we're gonna do a little bit of. There's a worm right there. Okay, that's just worm, but we're also just going to kill them as we get them because reasons. Sarnan Champion might get caught in the crossfire, but this time I have my pet out. Let's fight. I'm just gonna let the pet take care of it. Anyways, how are we doing, chat? This has been a wild one today. Oh, Lordy running. There you go. All right. Okay, he's got nothing on him. Okay. The little giant just showed up out of nowhere. How quick of a respawn is that? Okay, hang on, wait. I just want to see, like, two things. First off, just make sure there are no other worms off in the distance. I like the worm. Also, worm. I don't want to be directly in their, I'm not going to say hitbox, but I don't want to like glitch through it. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. Would I love like an HD remake of this? Absolutely, I would. However, at the same time, I wouldn't. Like, if you ever wanted like almost the perfect equivalent of like a time capsule of like late 90s, early 2000s PC gaming at its finest, like this is it. It really, really is. Still invis. Okay. Let's touch that invisibility up for just a smidge. There we go. All right. This is okay. Hom 3 is pretty peak late 90s, early 2000s gaming as well. The absolute just like
I will not take the disrespect for Hom 3 in this house.
But oh, this guy sees really. Oh, he does. Okay. Okay, I gotta see what's going on here. I'll take care of this skeleton here. Shook. I'll probably take that off. I don't need to wear that no more. Hang on. Push back down. There it is. Blip. Oh, right. Yeah, he's really. Oh, God, he's running over to his friend. Good job on the stun, buddy. Speaking of stun, sorry. Okay, who are you attacking right now? giant? Yeah, that's a smart idea. Okay. Kablam. The fried shark branch. Right, no, I don't need it for nothing, so it's going to be fine. Ash plant. Okay, let's burn this thing down. Let's get invisibly back up and let's get out of this little swarm of things and keep on one more loop of everything. I don't need that. And off we go. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. This is the spawn area that I usually see the named ones like the most. It's in my time here. However, it's also kind of, let's say, hard to get the timing down of the that said Forest Giant Sailor. Am I cool? Ooh, that's one of the named ones. That's one of the named ones. This is also the one that likes to teleport away. So let's hope that don't do that. We're just going to swing around. All right. Let's. I don't know who you are, Nadira, but we'll take care of this. Alright, let's see what we got here. We are looking for something specific here. Something specific here is burning embers. That's what we need. That is what we're hoping RNGesus gives us. Oh, they running. Alright, that means that their gate didn't work. Okay. Let's finish this big old beast off. Come on, let's go. As it does. There's plus side. This is where we found it. So there is pathway to other. Okay, that's cool. We haven't made the loop yet. We might get lucky and see another one. They did say that was a rare drop, which is rather unfortunate. But however, given the quest to get the epic stuff is that of an epic nature, I understand that this is in fact a rare drop. At the same time, these mobs are also rare, so you're kind of getting the double rare. Can't think of an analogy, but either way, it's kind of rough. You have to hope that you're in the right spot to the spawns, and then not only that, you have to also hope that you get the right amount of good vibes and good luck before that drop hits. No boy. Let's take it down. I'm not in this. I should probably invent this. There we go. And off we go. already got the Slicks and Collects drop over there, so I don't have to worry about doing that at all. Okay. Just a smidge bit of not dealing with that right now. That's the stick. And I do wish that she should have tracking. That'd be really cool. I see we're walking over there. Ooh, so they named one. Okay, Hope's still alive, gang. Let's get over there and see what we got. Oh, don't you dare. Okay, well, ruined our element of surprise with that Playbone Skeleton one to be like, hey, they all want to come over here and say hi to the man. No, we're not. There is no time for a meet and greet. Let's get the. Now we're gonna. I hate this. It's fine. You know what? We're going to do this way. We're okay here. We're okay here. See, look at that. Quick. Fast. You, on the other hand, you get back here. We're going to be fighting right underneath the belly side. Here we go. Alright, once again. Can we get lucky? First off, I mean, I haven't seen a two named one back-to-back one in a while. Could be a sign, could not. All we know is we got another opportunity here. Get it, sweet. If not, it's all gravy. Probably not. Powder and raw, fine, supple runic hide. That just rolls right off the tongue. Okay, I don't need any of that. Okay. Well, what's it actually in that area, in that spot, which is this spot here, has been pretty dang fruitful for catching those rare mobs. I don't think we're going to get lucky to find the third one. I'll do a quick scan of the area. See if there are any more worm-like things walking about. That's gorilla. That's wasp. Where's my viz? Here it is. That's giant. That's the corpse of the other named one. I believe that our luck has probably been run up here. But plus side is we got to see two of them. We're gonna go back to back. That's kind of cool. So let's just head kind of back to that roughish area, and I'll do a little bit of offline something or other if I decide to not have to bore with the basic now. Run around and hope for the best, you know. What we did done. Wait, I see. That's giants. Okay. I really thought I saw like a combination of. I think just yeah. I think that's just gonna be off there. It's okay. We are going to log here. So until next time, which possibly Saturday morning or Sunday morning for a stream. So keep eyes out on everything. But if not, we'll be back Monday night. We'll tune in on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. for our 4-player expedition on No Man's Sky. So until then, everybody, thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you guys all soon. Take care, everybody.